Right. It's a lot of delay, it seems, though.
There we
There we
go.
go. There we go. Alright. It's a little bit of
We'll go
difference
ahead and
from
wait
all.
for them to sync up, but so far, a pretty good start for everybody.
Yeah, so they can buffer a few
Naming
things like...
ourselves one character, as we will for the rival, you know, standard stuff.
Yep. So the question is, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure all these guys are gonna grab the PC potion for safety. Just to make sure you don't die on the first fight, really. So you do have a chance to die. It's pretty low, but it can happen.
And if you don't need the potion for the first fight in the game, having an extra one is never bad.
Yep. So all of them grabbed it, which is good.
Shoutouts to Etchy for going up one tile and then finishing going to the right.
And so Oak's just gonna take them to the lab. They're gonna just clear some text boxes for a little bit, and then we'll get into our first fight. Nothing too special. Yeah, if you don't use a potion on this fight, you do have to. It will be in your bag above your Pokeballs, so that could mess you up if you forget for the Nidoran manip. But if you remember, it's
Oh
not
my
so
gosh,
bad.
nobody's choosing Charmander.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, Lovesick, not yet.
Not quite going to change the audio to Gymfreak739 yet, but let's see, because this first fight is a pretty decent RNG swing.
Yeah, it can go many different ways. Because the Bulbasaur is pretty much 50-50 to use Growl or Tackle, and you don't want to see Growl because it lowers your attack and it makes the fight go a lot slower.
Oh, there's already a Growl on Gymfreak739 and on Minnie's end. That is unfortunate. Meanwhile, Etchy got max rolled or crit or something. Oh, he's off to the races. Nice crit on Gymfreak739.
But yeah, it's fairly common. Not that common. They can still get to like -6 attack on this fight.
Yeah.
If you get really
nice
unlucky.
1 out of 39 roll on Gymfreak739. Already seeing a lot of 1 out of 39s, and
if he had to
he's
heal,
going to use the potion because 4 HP is max roll or crit range, and Gymfreak's through the fight.
There we go. Looks like, and Minnie has to heal too.
Let's see, Gymfreak has good special. That's pretty good. Pretty bad defense, but that's okay. It's important as the special. Etchy
he did not check. He has good HP though. See what Minnie has.
Special, I
think I saw bad.
I saw
special.
14 defense and 12 attack. I didn't see the special.
I think I saw a bad special, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I thought I saw a good special.
Okay, I don't know. It was really fast. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I agree on that.
So Gymfreak technically, I don't think we should like switch audio to like after Nidoran minute, probably though.
Not yet.
So
Let's
there's
see
a lot of
if
variants
anyone's getting hits. Probably running.
because
Yeah,
of minute.
I think they're both running.
Because of encounters. They get Pidgeys.
Oh, and he's just gonna go ahead and fight Pidgey.
Level 3 Pidgey can be scary
if he gets
because...
attacked-
Goodness.
But you go first.
The level 3 Pidgey can be scary because it can be a 4-hit depending on your attack and the defense of the Pidgey. So that's why you sometimes run away from it if it's like your first encounter.
Yeah. But he saw a good attack, so he just figured just go for it. Why not? So Gymfreak, with no experience in the bag quite yet, she's gonna go ahead and look at the parcel.
Yeah, I should mention they all want to fight and encounter for a little bit of experience, then get level 8 before Brock for their Squirtle.
Yes, exactly. There's Etchy's experience.
Level 3 got a good one.
Let's see, Gymfreak's the only one that doesn't have experience right now. Which makes sense, because she's currently delivering the parcel.
Yep.
Minnie just swagging and jumping into the grass, because that tile does not trigger encounters. Lagging even more with back oak. Left oak and back oak are fine on either end, so
Yeah.
they're both
Not as
faster than
cool as,
front oak. And
right oak.
Absolutely faster than right oak. Gymfreak's getting her experience right now.
Yep. So that's good. No one having to
No one's going to be fighting worst encounters, which is always good.
Yep. So I think Gymfreak and I know Gymfreak will for sure go for extended off of the Nidoran manip. He'll try to extend the.
He's going to try.
Yeah, he's going to try to extend it into a Pidgey, and then from there extend it into no encounters in Forest, and then hope to get a string shot on the Caterpie.
I do think it's a good time to switch over to Gymfreak's audio because she's
let's go for
definitely
it.
in front. I'll go ahead and do that.
Unless Etchy gets like, nah, you're right.
Even exiting Route 1. Because Gymfreak's encounter was at the very last patch, so it's not like she's getting a second one. Going ahead and buying some Pokeballs, because we do need some. Specifically, we need to catch something over to the west in like Route 22.
Mm-hmm.
So buying 4 or 5 Pokeballs. You only need a minimum of 3. Whoa, Gymfreak. Bye.
Oh, he swapped the balls, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
That is another option to do if you still have your potion. You can just swap the balls to slot one.
But Etchy already used his potion, so he doesn't have that bag slot.
So did Mini, so they're all going to have slot 1 ball.
And Gymfreak doing the alternate path for Nidominip.
It's the gunner one?
No, not the gunner path. I don't believe.
Okay. I don't know the alternative path. Just know the main one.
Yeah, I saw her practicing it earlier today, so
that looked like a good Nidominip.
Oh
no, he missed it. Whoa.
Nice IGT question mark?
That looks
Go ahead and tackle a couple times. Oh yeah, Gymfreak.
That's a rare mistake from Gymfreak. Either that or an IGT, but it looked good.
So I guess we should talk about IGT fails. Do you want to explain it or me?
Basically, I'll explain it. So IGT stands for in-game timer. Basically, for every manip, there is a small chance that it will fail, even if you do it correctly, and it's based off what frame you save on. So there are certain frames that you can save on where the manip will not work, and it's a fairly low chance for most of the manips because they're well made.
Yeah, bought it out, so most of the IGTs are going to work. Like,
so
I think the worst manip that we're going to have is like 89% success rate, I believe. And that's on a manip that's just naturally ridiculously hard to succeed at. This Mount Moon is torture.
Get some music. Yeah, so no one's doing extended. I think Gymfreak would have definitely gone for it if she had gotten not IGT. I think that was an IGT.
I do think that was the YOLO Ball IGT. For Nidominip, there is a 1 out of 60 chance that the ball does not actually catch the Nido. There's also a 1 out of 60 chance that you just don't get an encounter where you're supposed to. And then a different 1 out of 60 chance for a rat to appear. That's the fun one. It's always fun to get an encounter and just randomly see a rat. Let's see. Everyone's walking on a very specific path in Viridian Forest so that they trigger fewer encounters because Gen 1 and its awesome programming, grass tiles with that flower on the bottom right corner of the tile, those tiles will not trigger encounters. And here's a fun fight.
So this fight's just spooky. Mostly, the biggest thing that can go wrong is getting crit by the Weedle or getting poisoned by the Weedle.
Yeah.
Also, if you have bad attack, it's a longer fight.
It's a range on basically to 4-shot at every attack, and you can get bad. Oh, good special on Etchy's end. You can get, what is it? You can crit, and crits are bad because
Gymfreak should be healing here, yeah.
She's just going to move on over towards Pewter City. Let's go ahead and switch the audio.
There we go.
And tackle miss on Gymfreak's end. That is unfortunate.
That was very unlucky. Mini's through. I didn't catch
Everyone has good special, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't catch Mini special.
Gonna go ahead and grab the bug catcher potion while he's
He's
at
also
it.
poisoned, so he's gonna have to menu here.
Oh my gosh, Gymfreak didn't get the 4 shot.
Oh jeez,
Yeah.
and he's poisoned. She's poisoned also.
Rough. Checking the stats
And
again.
I
just
guess
to make
Mini has
sure.
good special because he's not doing the bird minute.
Etchy going ahead and potioning the Squirtle so that Squirtle is at full HP, coming up for Puck. Having good special is going to be very good in this fight.
I assume they all have good special because none of them are
Yeah.
going for the bird.
All of them have good special. I saw
If you
12
don't
hits
have,
for Gymfreak.
so there's a backup strat where if you don't have a bird, if you have bad special, you can get a bird on right there. Do a minute to get a bird because that makes your Brock fight a lot safer.
Need to be switch training our Nido, so Nido can fend for itself. Right now it only has Leer and Tackle, and it's at level 4, so it can't take on anything. We're going to switch train it over to level 8.
She's at a very
Do that,
good
we
HP.
need to beat all of Brock's pokes using Bubble, which is crazy good for the first fight in the game, or third. As you see, Etchy is going to swap in Squirtle. Got a Screech, unfortunately.
His HP is fine though.
Did he
Double
input
Screech is a
Bubble there?
little spooky though.
Oh, no, okay, he inputted Bubble. That's good. Double Screech is fine.
It should not
This will
kill
be like
him.
16
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, he
that was a
crits, so it
crit.
doesn't matter. Crit does less damage there.
So, the reason why crits have been doing less damage than they should be is because in Gen 1, crits are calculated by doubling the attacker's level and recalculating all stats so that no stat changes are applied. So, at lower levels, crits are about 1.5 times the normal damage, whereas at higher levels, it starts to become 2.
I like to point out Etchy with a very good pace. He got an 11:57 Brock.
Holy cow, that's actually really solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. And he's our
And
pop 3 runner.
Nidoran can now fend for itself, so we don't need to use switch training anymore. So we set the options back to 7.
Yeah, Gymfreak was in the lead, but she got we think was a YOLO Ball IGT on the Nido minute.
Yeah.
And
It's a
then
tell.
Minnie's just had some not as good luck as Etchy.
Pretty much.
Like the early game's extreme has a high variance, so it can be expected for like it to be all over the place. Cause
I believe Etchy was the only one who didn't get poisoned by the forest bug
there's
catcher.
also that, yes.
That's the main difference as of right now. Gymfreak getting the IGT, or maybe IGT? Probably.
Yeah.
That was also
not
pretty
sure.
unfortunate. Oh, hey, look at that. So normally that Caterpie is a pretty bad range to 2-shot at -1
So,
defense, but
Etchy's roughly a minute ahead right now.
holy cow.
Probably more like 50 seconds, but yeah.
But Etchy got a thing called a badge boost. So by beating Brock, we get the first broken item in the game, and that is his gym badge. Gym badge
Rode
boosts
with the
your
good
attack.
question.
And whenever you get any stat changes, such as a string shot, which lowers your speed, other stats get changed by the badge boost reapplied if you have said badge. So we have the attack boost badge, and because of that, all these string shots are boosting our attack. Which is good because we don't want to use as many horn attacks as we normally would have to. Unfortunately, Etchy did not get to save a horn attack on this fight. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm actually not. So coming up soon, we're gonna have possibly some route deviations. There is 2 popular routes
Holy
right now.
cow, this Caterpie is absolutely destroying Gymfreak.
Oh my
right
goodness! Yeah, he's extremely low HP.
I mean, part of it's because she had to weaken the Nidoran to catch it.
Oh yeah, it was already
And
weak.
Still,
Yeah.
that sucks.
But yeah. So coming up, there is an optional trainer that some runners are choosing to fight to make a fight a lot safer in Mount Moon. So we'll see if any of the runners choose to do that one or choose to do the more normalized route.
There's one crit from the rat. Crits are based off of your base speed, so this rat has a pretty darn high crit rate. So we might be seeing a heal. Probably should. Yeah, there you go.
I think
No
Etchy's
birds
been.
No
Sorry, answering a
birds
question
yet?
in chat. I think Etchy's been learning. Okay, there's a cat.
She learned the game like after round 1 was seeded, so
He's a capo.
And he has a 153 already, which just tells you how well he's been playing.
Yeah, Etchy's been doing very well.
No birds in this race. Everyone has good specials, so no one had to do the backup. And Gymfreak couldn't get extended because we believe she got the YOLO Ball IGT on the Nidoran.
So Etchy got wrap.
Oh yeah, seconds is a wrap god.
Looked like a 2 or 3. I think it was a 3-turn wrap. I wasn't paying close attention.
Yeah, I didn't see either.
Etchy is a very good gamer, and he's picked up red fairly quickly. He's only been playing for like a month.
And we continue our RNG fest that is known as Route 3.
Okay.
On 149 pace. If you say that, I will believe it, Rhoda. Unfortunately, Etchy took 2 string shots, which means he's already at -2 speed.
Oh yeah, so he's slower than the Kakuna.
That means the Kakuna outspeeds. Yeah. And if Etchy takes another string shot, he will also be outsped by the Metapod. But just at -2, it's going to be a speed tie, which is pretty bad. Fairly obvious reasons.
Gymfreak got through Short Sky okay. So did Mini. Mini on 10 HP though, he could get red bar if he gets hit some here.
It would have to be like a tackle crit for Mini to keep red bar after level up.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain red bar?
Sure. So
did she just get a string shot again?
Oh gosh. No. Doesn't really matter at that point. But yeah, so in Pokemon Red, if you're on red bar, that's when the beeping is happening. You can't really see the red bar in the game. But basically, it allows you to skip Pokemon cries and other sound effects in the battles. So you can do inputs during them rather than having to wait for them to happen. It also saves like a frame per text box, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
So overall, it just makes the battles go way faster.
Well, let's see.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they've all basically caught up to Etchy just because that fight went so badly. And it looks like he's healing up, so I do believe this means we are seeing one fight. That is
like the last fight, yeah. Yep. So Etchy's gonna fight this female trainer here, so that he can get levels, so he can get Nidoking for the first fight in Mount Moon and make it a lot safer.
Yeah.
It also comes up with like a few other minor benefits later in the game, but they're not big. It is overall slower though.
But it also means you don't have to use horn attacks and you don't need to save as many. So that's part of why Etchy is going for it. Partially because he's ahead, partially because he's
also doing last, I think. Yeah. Did Mini skip it?
Mini's not there yet. Still on the bug catcher.
Oh dang.
So now Etchy's got Poison Sting, which means he can go ahead and use that on the bug catcher. This game rounds super effective to us really weirdly. And also, speaking of weird things, goes ahead and calls Poison Sting a super effective move against Caterpie. So you're going to see some Poison Stings, actually. Oh, Mini skips.
No, Mini did skip. Yeah.
Looking for a bird right now. Buzzing in between each turn to try to trigger extra frame. There's a Spearow, which means the dream might be alive with getting ducks. And because of the way the game does rounding, on an even number of hardens, it's actually better to horn attack the bug, and on an odd number, it's better to poison.
He's gonna kill with poison here.
Using the poison to get the KO, why not? Unfortunately, they all have to go ahead and encounter and kill it, and they all need birds as well. So Mini's gonna jump ahead for a little bit.
Getting some piano from your side. Didn't know we're getting some music in this one. So Etchy's gonna catch a Spearow. So if he messes up, he can also get the dog stats. Did Gymfreak already get his encounter? I guess Gymfreak's already going.
So let's see.
Right?
You can also search in this grass.
Oh yeah, he's
Makes
searching
it
here. Okay.
Makes you feel like you've actually
searching
progressed
here.
in the game. So you
Yeah.
can't blame her.
Yeah. And she gets another Spearo.
Ahead and killing it this time around because you need a little bit of experience to hit level 15.
Mhm.
We're going to be picking up a rare candy coming up soon. Minnie on the left is doing Route 3 Moon Minute, which is a manip that goes ahead and manipulates no encounters on Route 3 and in Mount Moon until the very end, where you can go ahead and catch a Paris. Mount Moon is just brutal in general in terms of IGT, so who knows what's going to happen. Meanwhile, Etchy's starting up his Moon Minute. It's a different one. That's Enter Moon Minute, made by Enter Panther.
So if Minnie doesn't mess up his Moon Manip at all, and he gets a good rocket fight, he should be ahead.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Gymfreak got a level 8 bird, so she had to go ahead and two-shot it. It's pretty hard. It's okay.
Alright, so Etchy started his Minip. It's a little different than what Minnie's doing, because he's doing last route.
With last strats, you cannot do Route 3 Moon Minute because Minip's designed to work with only 4 trainers on Route 3 fought, whereas with last strats you fight 5 trainers. So there's the reason why Etchy and Gymfreak have to use a different Minip.
But,
And did Minnie get? Minnie got.
Oh, it looks like he messed up. He's gonna have to do Poi. So there's a backup Minip that you can do.
It's a pretty nice one.
Yeah.
You can just go ahead and save on the ladder. This side. There you go.
I didn't see what it was.
Save.
Maybe someone said he bonked, but I'm not sure.
Someone said he bonked. Oh.
I didn't see it though. I don't know.
Fortunate. So we get to see all the Minips today.
Yep.
Actually, that's not true.
Well,
there's
maybe
more.
not all of them. Probably not gonna see Oddish. Probably not. Might see backup. The post nerd Paris, but probably not. Minnie and Etchy really close now, actually.
True. And they both have to do a select YOLO ball on Paris. Because I believe neither of them have red bar. Oh, it's a Paris.
Alright, so Etchy got his Paris instead of Minnie. Okay, that looked pretty good from Etchy. I didn't see Minnie's build.
Nice, they got it.
They both got it.
In Gen 1, you know how many shakes it takes before the poke breaks out? Because for some reason the game programmed it. No! Gymfreak got the IGT Paris!
No! Not again?
Oh my god, this one doesn't YOLO ball.
It doesn't.
Really
he might go to weaken it.
He got it.
He just throw it. He's just gonna throw it.
She got it.
He got it. Oh my gosh.
Shoutouts to Exarian for having a YouTube video on the IGT Paris, where you buffer into the potion menu, and then you buffer out, and then buffer a Pokeball throw. And that catches.
That's insane. But Jim is probably. She's not. There's the encounter. Okay, yeah. She can still get encounters.
Holy moly, that was hilarious.
So Etchy's doing his menu now before this rocket because he wants to be Nidoking for it. Minnie, since he did not fight the last, he has to fight it as a Nidoran. It is a lot scarier. He's gonna have to heal this probably. Yeah. He's already at 3 potions now.
And
now he's confused.
Everyone's favorite move.
He hits, okay.
Freak also going ahead and candying up to level 16.
He has to hit one more move through the Supersonic. He missed. Okay, he's still fine. His HP's still really high. That's a leech life, though. He might have to heal again. Oh, that's a crit. He's probably gonna heal this. Yeah, that's 2 potions now.
He might need to just swap in Spearo if this continues. I think. Oh, he snapped out.
Oh, and he snaps, and that should kill. Yep. Alright, so Minnie's through.
Punching the daylights out of Moon Rocket. Because that's how it goes.
Crits the rat, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Zubat is like a 66% range, I believe. Does not get it.
And
That's a
missed it.
pretty
Leech
low
Life
roll.
is fine though. Should
Go
just-
ahead and water gun. Yeah, there you go.
So I think Etchy's technically ahead now. Seems like it, yeah. I have Randall, is Jim's is that Comic Sans for his his spawn?
I believe it is. I'm not too sure.
Interesting.
Oh, disable water gun. That's fine. Disable is just a random move. So sometimes you see Mega Punch disabled, and that's pretty hilarious and bad.
Yep.
Gymfreak also missing the range, unfortunately.
You got the Voltorb range though. Very nice.
Wait, wow. That's actually pretty ridiculous.
That's a low percent range.
Yeah.
Very nice to get it though. And Etchy almost done with his nerd fight, and Mini just now starting it. And Etchy's through, and he should have a 26 moon, which is very, very solid for a race.
Lots of sub 30 moons. Oh, Gymfreak has red bar.
Oh wow.
Holy cow. You have to miss a lot of Mega Punches to get
It's
into
very
red bar
unlikely
on
that
fight.
she will die in this fight. Didn't quite get the
Tackle.
range. Oh boy. They will level here though.
Faster animation. Oh yeah, you level before the coughing with last strats. But Gymfreak playing it safe. She's gonna heal here. And accidentally miss input it, Poison Sting.
Oh no. Oh, they healed it. They're playing
That's
very
fine.
safe. Yeah. Phone's buzzing at me.
And now we're heading into one of the worst designed cities in video gaming history. Welcome
Agree.
to Cerulean City, where you have the bike shop, and you have a few other different locations that are of note. Gymfreak and Mini going ahead and taking a step to the left before heading up to generate fewer encounter checks, and Gymfreak anyways getting unlucky. Getting an encounter. Shoutouts to that rare candy in that guy's house.
Very useful.
In his backyard. Very useful, yes.
Gosh.
And we head into another really dumb fight. This is Rival 2.
I didn't catch the exact moon times, but it looks like it's Etchy, then Mini, then Gymfreak right now. They're still fairly close
Definitely.
though.
Also, we took our first center of the run. We're going to be taking another one later on. What we're doing here is to refresh our health and Mega Punch count, because those are both important in this section. Low roll on Etchy's part on the far right.
Not getting sand attack yet though.
Oh, nice crit.
That's a nice crit.
And no sand attack.
Nice.
So you can just go ahead and Poison Sting that for the shorter animation.
Critted, of course.
The Critter King, you know. Let's see. So Etchy used Poison Sting there because Poison Sting is a shake move, whereas also nice inputting there. Whereas moves like Mega Punch are flash moves. Shake moves have a faster animation, and because of that, even when Poison Sting counts as not very effective or super effective, we use it when we can because it's just a faster animation. Also nice crit on Mini's end. Going for the Mega Punch. That does look pretty solid for Mega Punch range. Unfortunate. That's okay.
Gymfreak just having some bad luck today, dude.
Everyone's getting
double
it's
sand
the
attack. No, he has to swap. She has to swap.
Oh.
She has to stop it in the birds. The right call though. It should go down to a quick attack.
And goodbye, Spiro. You did well. Served well. Well done.
Very unlucky though.
We're going to see some of the last strats carry over. The last benefits are going to start carrying over here for slightly. Because we need to use Mega Punch on a bunch of things, and there's going to be a lot of ranges. That Caterpie that Etchy just punched, that's not a range because of last strats.
He could have horn attacked that Weedle though.
Yeah. That does
It is
sound
a range, but he could have.
It's slightly less than Mega Punch accuracy, so it's debatable as to which one you want to use.
Yeah.
I don't know if the range counts crits or not. Okay, Pidgey going ahead and using Quick Attack and critting is better than missing the Mega Punch range on the Pidgey and getting Sand Attack, so...
Or it's just missing and getting Sand Attack.
That's true, too. Other thing about Sand Attack is it lowers your accuracy, but it also changes your stats, which means it reapplies badge boosts. So it's harder to hit your Mega Punches, but when you do, it starts hitting harder.
The community decides what's a glitch and what isn't by just literally like talking about it and voting on things as a community.
Pretty good summary.
Yeah.
Oh, Alan, we do not roll a dice.
We let RNG decide if it's a glitch. That's a good idea.
Just go ahead and YOLO a drill. If it hits, it's a glitch. If it misses, we're good. Also,
yeah,
that Ekans on Etchy's screen, that's a range without last strats.
Yes.
And you can just go ahead and Horn Attack Zubats.
Which is very nice.
You Mini punching more things because he's the only one who did not do last strats.
True. But yeah, if you get level 20 for the Ekans on on last strats, but for if you're not on last route, then you're level 19, so it is a range.
Was that a max roll on Etchy's side? I did not see that.
I did not. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see it.
I don't know. Any missing punches? Question mark. Did not get the range and got wrapped.
Oh no! And Minnie's already low on potions too.
I think Minnie has to center no matter what. So I don't really think that matters.
Yeah, he only has 2 potions left already.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to center surely. Gymfreak at pretty much full health.
Torrent is. That is not a command in this channel here. I'm sorry, Danon. And there's Karate Chop getting crit into Red Bar.
Red Bar, at least for a little bit.
Let's see when an Etchy, excuse me, decides to candy.
Did he already level out?
Leveled out of Red Bar.
Short-lived.
Leveling out of Red Bar and leveling in and to stay in Red Bar at the end of a fight doesn't really matter.
Seems Etchy's gonna candy later. So on last route, you can candy after that fight to get 22, and that can get you Thrash earlier, so you can Thrash the last fight on this route. But seems like he's opting to not do that.
It also keeps his health a little lower, which makes it a little more likely that he gets Red Bar
missed Mega Punch.
Speaking of Red Bar, he really did get it back.
Oh well.
Yeah.
At least he didn't get Wrap. He's gonna level out eventually, though, very soon.
The next level, yeah.
He almost Poison Stinked it.
That's one way to...
You could have Horn Attacked it, though. I don't know why I didn't.
Getting into Red Bar as well from the Mankey. Gymfreak fighting the Mankey now. Yeah, obviously, Gymfreak's not getting into Red Bar, so she's just gonna go ahead and try to get punch range, and get the punch range.
Nice.
That range is really bad. But... okay, then.
Is that correct, Minnow? Minnow says that Etchy is only 25 seconds behind WSOP's run.
Really? Okay, I'm not keeping an eye on it. My computer's not gonna do super well with that, so I'll take your word for it. That's impressive.
WSOP going ahead and very good
now and teaching Water Gun in slot 4, whereas the other runners taught it in slot 2. Because with last strats, you actually level out early. Normally, on normal strats, you go ahead and teach Thrash over Water Gun, but when you candy like that, you need to keep Water Gun. So Gymfreak's just going to go ahead and teach Water Gun in slot 4, so she doesn't delete it and just keep Thrash in the normal spot. Nice crit by Etchy. That will level him out. Yep. Which means he might candy now. You can candy now or later. It's really runner's choice at this point. Okay, so Etchy's just gonna candy at the ordinary spot.
Yeah. Which means he will have to use punch on the auto-shiz in the last fight rather than just thrashing it.
Etchy's gonna still get dash after the first auto-sh, I believe. Yeah.
Well, this is a really good race. This is one of the closest 3-person races I think we've had so far. Like,
Yeah.
where all 3 runners are very close to each other.
We were expecting it coming in, so
yeah, I was
we
expecting
have
this to
not
be a
been
good
let
one.
down yet. Okay, Etchy going ahead and horn attacking this Machop to try to take some damage. Attack also is a ranged kill, but there you go. Etchy gets red bar and uses water gun instead of poison sting, and gets a crit. Okay, sure. A few saved inputs there, but a slower animation, unfortunately.
Alright, so Etchy doesn't. If he had used the candy earlier, you could have thrash for this fight, but that's not the case.
Which is fine.
Mini and red bar, by the way. Is Mini gonna risk
Gymfreak
here?
will probably get to just skip the center, though. That's a benefit to that.
That is true. But
Okay, last punch for Etchy is there.
Mini's got me
Goes ahead
scared
and
right now,
learns
though.
Thrash.
Oh god. Okay.
You're risking it a little bit, but at 10 HP, that's very justifiable. So
Yeah, it's just a little spooky.
definitely a little spooky. I agree on that, though.
Etchy also with red bar. Forgot about them. Or did he get it back? I think he lost it.
Now, let's see who's going to grab the ether. Okay, Etchy skips the ether. I believe everyone's going to be skipping the ether.
Yeah, I think Max Ether is the new and cool thing.
Max Ether is nowadays faster because inputting something that I don't know how to do.
Makes your menus a lot better though in general.
Yeah. Makes it easier to swap things up before you have to use the ether or max ether, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you to Bill for just taking forever and talking, but at least we get a really important item. SS ticket.
Yeah.
Let's just get on the SS and we need to do that. Unfortunately, that is not a dungeon we get to skip. She's searching for the rare candy and using it. And healing up.
Oh, he's not going to take center. Alright.
So let's see. She's at 2 potions.
Is he going to go down to 1 potion? Wait, is he taking 55? Oh, sheesh. Oh, wow.
She going up and risking letting that guy block his way, but it's okay.
55 is a little low for, like, races. It's still fine, like, it works.
Yeah, I think it's totally justifiable.
I mean, yeah, he's going to save for Misty, surely, but
yeah.
you're just a little bit more likely to die.
Nice. So we're saving Bill. Everyone's saving Bill. Job to everyone for not accidentally escape roping early. Well, actually, Gymfreak hasn't done that yet, so let's let her do that before we save.
Range, he got crit to 45.
Crit. That's unfortunate. This is still kind of safe.
It can still work.
Max roll from Water Gun crit is 44. Max roll from Bubble Beam non-crit is a 42. Obviously, a Bubble Beam crit will obliterate Etchy at that health. Speedfall is probably going to also obliterate him, because that means...
He also needs this full Dean fight to go well.
That is true, too.
Basically means not supersonic.
Yeah. That also would kind of suck, because that would put him in range to die to stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Crash. Back.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. Let's see. Actually, no, this is fine. He's going to level up and gain 3 HP.
Yeah.
So we fought the Dig Rocket before fighting...
Yeah, he's going to heal it.
Oh, okay. We fight... who is it? We fight that Dig Rocket because Dig Rocket gives us a lot of experience. Chop, and especially that Drowsy. It lets us hit level 25, which is really important. Fighting Misty at level 24 is, put it nicely, not fun.
No.
Fighting Misty in general is not fun, but at level 24 it's even less fun.
Alright, here's the scary part.
Okay. Good roll, or good enough. Unfortunately, that's an X defend, which can be very slow, but it should be safe.
Okay, he needs
Bubble
the
Beam is
forehead.
not good, and a crit.
Oh, he's dead.
That's one down, one death. And he's checking to make sure his options are set correctly.
Mini now ahead, technically.
True.
We'll see where they're at after they come out of this fight.
Tail Whip for Gymfreak, that's good. Tail Whip fail, which is slightly faster. It was really close already, but now it is.
Even closer. Gymfreak checking the trainer ID.
Very important. Just not in this game. Or not in this category.
I'm not even sure if the trainer ID shows up on the trainer card in Gen 1.
It does.
It does? Okay. Does it?
Actually, wait, no, it doesn't.
I don't think it does, yeah. I think you have to check it on a Pokemon.
Okay, Mini is through, so that means Mini is officially ahead. Did Etchy get another X defend?
Don't get crit again.
This man's getting unlucky.
Okay.
Gets the 4-turn Thrash. Oh yeah, Thrash is a really cool move. Lets us not reselect moves for 3 turns or 4. Gymfreak getting a really high roll.
I think Mini is roughly 10 seconds ahead of Etchy now.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no!
Did Gymfreak die?
Yeah, got crit. X defend.
Switch to Mini's audio.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh, yep.
A little louder on his audio.
So, try number 2 for a Gymfreak.
Here we go. Gymfreak's been very unlucky this race. Agree, Razor. This race will probably go back and forth depending on a lot of RNG stuff.
Okay, leveling up to 25 again. Gymfreak was at... Oh wait, no. Gymfreak was at the highest HP, right?
I thought
Actually,
so.
no, that's not true.
It's a Bubble Beam.
Bubble Beam, no crit, no speed fall, we're through.
There we go, Gymfreak's through.
Fun fact, that Starmie is at 99.7% range. Didn't want to say it until everyone is safe.
So Gymfreak about a minute and a half behind Mini, I think, somewhere around there.
So here we're going to see everyone's going to be taking some damage. Mini is apparently going to take a 1 out of 39 roll while I'm talking. Why not? So we're at sort of low, but not super low HPs, because we don't want to die to Boat Rival. We
really
also
don't want to die.
really like to have Red Bar after Boat Rival. So far, so good.
That's what makes red runs really scary, because you want to be at really low HP, but you don't want to die at all.
And it's also, and you have to be at lower HP than like other games, because other games you abuse abilities like Torrent, Blaze, stuff like that. There you can be at 1/3 or lower, but to be in Red Bar you have to be strictly underneath 5 out of 24 of your HP. Let's see, nobody picked up the full restore, I believe.
Yeah, full restore is very old route, so not many people use it anymore.
Yeah, it's a decent backup when you're low on potions.
Yeah.
Because you can go ahead and sell the full restore instead of TM34 and use that, and use TM34 as basically as a potion and not mess up your menus.
Some people do pick up the full restore just to sell so they can buy extra items for races.
Yeah. Because the full restore sells for $500 more than TM32. 34.
Yeah.
Totally know my TM numbers. Actually, yeah, I don't really know. I know enough for the run. That's not saying a whole lot.
I know TM07, TM11.
Also TM06. Shoutouts to TM06. We're not going to speed the run. Unless someone messes up. Nice spawn.
Let's dig. I know you're at TM28. There we go.
No, TM28 is Tombstoner.
Right,
remember?
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so
alright.
this is Boat Rival. Dying to this guy is pretty bad because you're going to respawn at Cerulean and you don't want to walk all the way back.
You also lose lots of money.
Yeah, that too. So Pidgeotto still has Sand Attack. Let's see what happens.
Give it one turn to Sand Attack here.
Crit. No, that's fine. No Sand Attack, that's okay.
This is fine.
And a crit.
That crit is a little scary.
20 HP is fine.
Etchy
It's
got
not
quick
fun.
attack.
It's fine. Quick
Right,
attack
they're
is
gonna
definitely
be
not Sand Attack.
Mega punching the
Quick
rat.
attack from... Oh, dang. Minnie's just thrashing immediately.
He might.
That is some...
He's only has
big
one
plays
potion
there.
left. I don't know if or does he? I mean, he might still have two.
They're
Just
both in
going.
red bar. Yeah, Minnie's one would probably swap if
No,
he
he's
doesn't
already
get
going.
the fourth turn. Or just get a crit. Okay.
Oh wow!
Alright.
Very
then.
fast.
Okay, 13 HP, which means that is red bar. And
Etchy
Etchy gets
is-
seeded, which means Etchy
Yeah.
does not take damage. This is a
Nice.
really good race so far.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to rub this guy's back. Good thing nobody's doing it from the side.
Yeah. And goddamn. And excuse me. And he's so grateful that he gives us a TM.
An HM.
HM, excuse me. HM.
Yeah.
01 cut. So we can get the Surge Gym.
HM01. Which we're going to keep in our bag for the rest of the run. As we
Yeah.
are with
Gymfreak-
basically every item.
Ooh, Gymfreak might have red bar out of rival also, so
Red
they might
bar.
all have red bar for fly.
Dang, Jeff, you said it was going to be 2 red bars out of a rival. You might be wrong. It
Looks
might
like
be
we got 3.
3. Yep. Assuming nothing stupid happens. Should probably
Please,
wait
Gymfreak's
before
suffered
the
enough.
fight's over.
She has suffered enough. Let her through.
Yeah, let her rest, please. Please, game. Okay. Gotta be sore up here.
She should be fine.
That was a high roll, and gets a potion.
Potion, nice.
Knocks the
Nice.
Ivysaur into potion range. I actually have never seen that happen, so that's pretty cool.
Alright, so now they're gonna go to the mart and buy some repels and paralyze heals. Depending on what exact route they're doing will determine how many repels they're buying. So Minnie's buying 4.
So Minnie's going 4th floor. Let's see. Okay. Where's one of the standard routes? Let's see. Etchy's going to go with 3, which means
Probably
that
doing
probably
PP up?
means he's going to be grabbing the PP up. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep me to it. So we're going to teach another shake move. This is Bubble Beam. And Etchy's going to bonk the tree while he's at it. And almost use a potion.
Oh god,
Not
that would
use
have
a
been
potion.
bad. Bad
Yeah,
on
that
so
would've
many
been pretty
levels.
bad. Let's see. Teaching Bubble Beam now.
He would have lost red bar, he would have lost his potion slot. It's just been a big mess.
Yeah. And now everyone's going to be saving and doing cans minute. Which
Let's see which
one?
cans minute they do, yeah.
Let's find out.
There are 4 different ones that are commonly done. It's not palette, we know that.
Well, Etchy's doing palette cans. Shout out to the cheater palette. If y'all
There it
missed
is.
it at the very beginning of the run, there you go.
It's back.
Okay, it's 58 out of 60 from Mini. So this is the fastest minute, but it has a 2 out of 60 IGT, and he does not get it. Okay, good.
That's good. Coming up for all these
Well,
runners, they're
he's
in red
backing
bar. So they're going to be thrashing the Voltorb, which I think is around a 70% range, if I'm not wrong.
74,
It's around there.
I think? Yeah, something of that sort.
And the if you miss it, it can use Sonic Boom, and you're pretty likely to die if it does.
On Boom, if it hits, it deals
You're
20
dead,
damage.
right? You're just dead.
Yeah. Let's see, 74% range. Try number 1. That's it.
Got it. Very nice.
Okay. No quick attack. It's not going to be as low. Okay, Gymfreak's doing 6 repel. This is the power of Paris.
Does Minnie get the
Okay,
4
Etchy also
turn?
gets
No. Minnie has to swap.
What HP was Mini at? The normal hit self does 14 damage. Oh yeah, definitely had to
Yeah, he's
swap.
at 13, yeah. Gotta switch. There's the
Okay,
point.
Etchy gets the 4 turn. That means Etchy's going to be almost even with Mini.
Very close. They're both gonna level out.
Let's see. Gymfreak doing 60 out of 60 cans.
Yeah.
Slightly slower, but very unlikely to get the IGT. Does not get the
Thank
4 out
goodness.
of 3600 IGT.
And
So let's see,
Etchy Mini
Etchy's
are so
at-
close.
Okay, Etchy's at 17 HP, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we want to be taking. So we want to have red bar if we can. In races, it's less safe to do it, but they're both at very good red bar.
Yeah.
They'll both
I
level
think...
2. Oh, okay. Gymfreak gets a Screech. That's fine.
Okay.
Does
If
mean
this
that
can-
she's going to have to swap no matter what, because
4-turn
once she
crit.
gets a
Here we
4-turn
go.
crit, you're
4-turn
right.
crit.
Okay, so this is the
Come
power
on.
of Carrot, by the way.
Give it
Fun.
to her.
Um,
No.
Goodbye, Squirtle. You did well. Oh no, Squirtle!
There he goes.
That bonk on the table for the bike voucher was mandatory for Mini, and for Etchy. Faster than possibly getting blocked by the NPC. So that was the correct move.
Seeing some slightly different menus here. Etchy swapping bike to slot 3, Mini swapping at the slot 1.
Yeah,
That's just the repel routes that are different.
that's the quirks of the repel route. And also, we're not swapping slot 2 because you don't want to swap glide down, because we're going to sell that. And Etchy's going to bonk the tree as well.
I didn't catch how far Gymfreak is behind, but Etchy and me are extremely close.
Let's see. Okay, so this is a fun fight. For pokes, Thrash can be 3 or 4 turns. So
Probably gonna Mega Punch the first one.
there's no reason to Thrash at that HP. There's no reason. So there's a punch. And a punch miss. Okay then, Etchy. Please don't scare us like that. That's okay. You hit. There you go.
Alright, that's fine. That's gonna hold red bar longer also.
She had good red bar. He would have kept it until the Vulpix.
Yeah.
And frankly, he would have leveled into 20 HP for Oddish, so might have Thunderbolted. So the NPC moved down in the bike shop for Gymfreak, so she doesn't have to bonk the trainer or the bike table. That guy. Also gonna go ahead and swap the bike to slot 1 and teach Thunderbolt.
So Mini got a slight advantage due to that Mega Punch miss for Etchy.
So going for Bubble Beam here, there are 3 pokes, one of which is a range. So
I'd also like to point out something. Gymfreak only has one more friend who is not. Yeah, the Paris is the only one that's still not
fine.
painted.
Oh,
So
and he
it
getting
could
a
be-
Gen 1 miss, I believe.
It should be fine.
Wow, Minnie's just flat out swapping.
That one get crit by tackle. Does crit tackle even do 8?
I think he got a Gen 1 miss. So die to tackle, please. Thank you.
There we go.
So Etchy's back in the lead now.
Yeah,
because
that's
of that.
very unlucky for Mini.
At least he didn't. At least
Yeah.
Minnie didn't get the really cursed
Disabled.
one. Yeah.
Disabled and
Disabled
really
Thrash
bad.
is really funny and really tragic.
Yeah, you just get locked into Thrash until the disable ends. Like, you just can't do anything.
Like Jelly Stew earlier in the tournament got the disable Thrash in one of the most cursed races this tournament so far. Oh no, Minnie! And gets the exclamation point. That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
whoopsie. Went to tile too early. Cheater palette wins again. You see on Etchy's screen it's called Cheater Palette because you can see the trainers in.
You can see the entire layout.
However,
whereas
it's not really
regular-
cheating. It's just what we call it. It's not cheating.
Yeah. The regular palette, you can only see the walls, and like maybe the
It-
ladders. Yeah, you
It's
can see the
built
ladders.
into the game, so it is not cheating. It's not doing anything.
And
to the game.
Etchy's saving for Oddish Girl.
Wise
As would
choice,
I.
I think. Yeah.
This fight's a pretty stupid one. This Oddish coming up is like a 40% range, question mark?
I don't know the range, but I know it's bad.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes with people knowing what type of ranges are what in this game. And Etchy hits the range, so
Nice.
nothing to worry about.
Should be good. Bulbasaur is a range also, though.
Yes. That is correct.
Gets it with a crit.
So probably less than 10% chance that that crit mattered, but
Nice
all
fight.
crits are fine.
That's about as good as that fight can go,
No.
minus critting the Ivysaur. Is it Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, if just hitting
He's
the range
trying
would be
that.
better.
He's turn at this fight, does not get the range, gets stun spore, man, nope, did not miss.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
this is gonna be spooky.
Okay,
we got
Bulbasaur
hit with a
outspeeds
hit.
because of paralysis. So don't bind whip while you bind
And there
whip.
it is. Okay.
Okay, that's our first
Mini has to
auto
reset.
race. Okay, should we switch the audio back to Etchy, by the way?
That's a good idea. I'll get that.
You got it? Cool. So keeping red bar with this level up. There you go. Using Bubble Beam. Gymfreak also saving.
So Gymfreak almost caught up to Mini now. Do that
Yeah.
death.
That's the range.
Well, now everybody's had a death this run.
That is
Really
true,
good.
yeah.
Yep. But at least it was all deaths that they saved before for them, though, so
Yeah.
not super bad. Still not what you want. Alright, so Gymfreak is just behind Mini now by a round. Oh, Mini missed the ladder! Oh no.
Oh, Gymfreak's ahead now.
Yeah. You had to repel early.
Cheater Palette wins again. Let me just say that. Alright, so Etchy is heading out, done with all the fights in Rock Tunnel. Did not get the Ether, which means he's going to get this one. Tree. Shoutouts to the Max Ether. Good thing he got it from the left.
I'd like to call out Cram for using the correct smug emote.
So let's see.
She's probably gonna bubble beam this Growlithe.
Yeah. Bubble Beam is like a 90% range. And Growlithe can do some really weird things if you don't get the range. Vulpix here has
Ember
quick attack.
Burn, Bite, Flinch of being the worst of them.
Oh, quick attack. Okay. So he's going to level up to 21. Let's see if we got early drill coming out of Etchy over here. While Mini and Gymfreak go ahead and clean up the rest of Rock Tunnel, and Etchy does some extra bike movement for swag.
Etchy not hitting the optional, good job.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, this is different from Fire at Leaf Green.
Yeah. He has run Fire Red Leaf Green as well.
Let's see if he gets the Elixir first try.
Nope.
Not quite.
Very close.
Yeah.
Now going ahead and picking up the Nugget. A little too early as well.
Mini ahead of Jim now. But Mini, I
Jim?
guess Mini grabbed the Ether earlier because I didn't see him grab the Max Ether.
I don't know. Probably. As 4-4 shopping probably means he's using the beginner route. Oh, Etchy cutting through those two.
Whoa.
I've never seen that.
That's interesting.
I feel like that's just making it harder on yourself, but
I
you know
kind of
what?
like it though.
This is the range! But it doesn't get it. Okay.
Alright, so he's gonna sell the TM34 that we've been holding on to for so long and the Nuggets to get enough.
And we're going to buy
Does Etchy have extra
most
money?
broken moves in Pokemon history. That's a crit from... Gymfreak gets a crit.
Or did he just buy 4 paralyzed heals? Maybe that's what that's what I was
Mini
confused.
bought 4 para heals, yeah.
3 supers? Is he doing early drill?
Early drill, yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's an HP for it, yeah.
Yeah, 21, I believe. Not too sure. And now we're going to get another broken item in this game. Shout out to the Pokédoll.
Very nice. Saves minutes.
Wait, Gymfreak's going for top elixir and gets it. Good. Does that mean bottom nugget?
Probably.
Yes.
Got
Awesome.
it. Nice.
Saving the movement. Let's go.
So far, over
PB
under.
attempts, we...
Hmm.
I could see that happening in this race.
The only one I could
It's so
see
close.
going
All
for
three of
it
them are
is
so close. I
maybe
can see it.
Gymfreak, if Gymfreak is feeling especially worried about their time right now.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
But
I
they're
don't
very
think it
close to
will
Mini,
happen,
so
though.
I don't know.
I
Etchy
don't
definitely
think it
will.
will happen, but
Etchy definitely shouldn't, as long as tower goes fine. That doesn't get like super duper screwed over.
Etchy going ahead and buying some X items. Another really busted item in this game.
Yep.
Basically, as soon as we hit Celadon, we just power up like crazy. We buy all the most broken items in the game. And Etchy's also going to bonk the elevator.
You get
door.
Horn Drill, you get X Accuracy, you get Pokédoll.
Even X Specs, X Speeds.
All the X items.
Like, just everything.
It's
in yellow, you also buy
and
X
Mini
packs.
are so close to each other. So I saw them buying Pokédoll at the same time. They're almost synced. It's very
Holy
cool.
cow. 1 hour 30 fly. That's really good.
That's very good for
Gymfreak going ahead and bonking the kid as she goes ahead and trades Soda Pop for a TM48.
Mini did not bonk, but he had to take an extra step.
No, Gymfreak could have talked to her from the bottom, or her
bottom girl.
Bottom girl.
Didn't
Pseudo, I don't even
Pseudo
know.
doing left girl, by the way, last year, I think.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think Pseudo did left girl last year because she
Shout out
kept
to
dodging
Pseudo
him.
Trainer.
She kept dodging him, and he had to talk to her from the left.
Going ahead and swapping items is Etchy as we continue to do some menuing. Because the cursor resets to the top basically after every battle and almost everything. Because of that, we want to put the items that we're going to use the most at the top.
Yep.
So bike, we're going to be using that a lot so we can zoom around. So that's going to be slot 1.
Also, like to know,
X
Etchy
accuracy
to tower because it's faster than getting the bike out.
Okay, let's see. Nobody's going for the... Oh, Mini is going for the bike.
Going for the bike
if
is
you
like
do it frame perfectly,
10 frames
it saves
faster?
10 frames.
Yeah,
10?
we have to do it
Yeah.
perfectly.
Okay, if you have the same number, I have faith in my number then.
So Jim and Mini are
Okay, Etchy gets a
an
quick
hour
attack.
50. I mean, not a minute 15 behind Etchy, I think.
Sure. Sounds
Something
about
like
right.
that.
A lot can change, though. We could see a very tied race by the end of this. Okay, so Gymfreak is not doing early drill.
Yeah, so Gymfreak has had Needle Ball IGT, Moon IGT, and a Misty Death, and a pretty bad bridge as well. Yeah, Gymfreak got the Paris IGT. That's towards the end of Moon on Intermoon.
Caught the IGT Paris, though.
Yeah, and they caught it with a real yellow ball.
Really hilarious.
Yeah. Etchy through the rival.
Let's see. Gymfreak at 9 HP, so not doing early drill. Makes sense.
Nope.
Oh, quick attack. That's good. Thunderbolt.
Looks like Gymfreak got ahead of Mini there with probably menu execution.
Yeah. Fly menu.
Unless Mini's doing
Very
early
huge.
drill and there's extra menuing. Probably not. He's at 17. No, he is. Okay.
Dang. Well, I've never seen the early drill menu on 4 Repel on the standard route that doesn't get the PP up. That looks so weird. Also, Rock Slide is 90% accurate. Etchy hit the 2 Rock Slides that matter the most.
No, I don't think Gymfreak needs to go for Red Bar because he's very close with Mini. He doesn't need to try to catch Etchy. I think they shouldn't try to catch Etchy. They should try to beat each other, Mini and Gymfreak at this point, I think.
Yeah. Etchy going ahead and grabbing some elixirs, taking the heal pad, which means missing Rock Slides is less scary.
They probably need like a 155 will be fine. 156 should advance as well, but 155 should definitely advance.
Yeah, 155 is definitely advancing. 156 is definitely advancing in my opinion. Let's see. 157 should. You haven't seen a 157 yet. Okay, Gymfreak hits the first Rock Slide.
That's good. He's on 2. He's dead to lick. She's dead to lick.
Yeah, dead to lick. Holy.
She's dead to lick. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Etchy, stop missing. Thank you.
Oh jeez.
Okay, there you go.
At least it wasn't anything too bad like Confuse Ray. So Gymfreak's through. Is Mini through, or is it the first one? That's the first one. Okay. And Mini is through as well. Alright, no deaths to the
No deaths to channel
first
1.
channeler.
That's good. Because there's two options for backups when you die to Channeler 1 races. Either of them are fun. One is just reviving. The other one is having Paris kill the Ghastlies with Dig. That takes forever.
Yeah.
So Etchy's gonna grab this rare candy because the game kind of forces you to do that.
And he gets to skip this menu where you teach drill since he's doing early drill.
Yep.
Now it's time for Ghost, which is why we got the Poppy doll.
That's okay. We have a secret weapon.
Yeah.
And we also don't have double inputs from Etchy, but that's okay. There's the Poké doll.
Yep.
And now we see Team Rocket is up to their nasty business up here at the top of Lavender Tower. We need to save the guy that they're trolling or
this fight's not scary for Etchy and Gymfreak. The Golbat is normally a range. So it's a good range, but still a range, and if you miss it, you can use Get Confused Ray or something. But with the last strats, this is not a range, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is not a range, it is not. Because you hit level 34.
You hit 34 for the rat.
Etchy did not candy, so he's not level 34 yet.
You hit 34 for the rat, not for the...
Oh, okay, correct. Sorry about that. Alrighty.
But you're right, he didn't candy, so that might actually not apply. He candied late.
That would mean that he gets more stat experience if he does. I don't think he does. I'm not sure. Using the Pokédoll is Gymfreak, so she's getting to the top level. Minnie as well, swapping items a little more awkwardly because thank you to the Ether for taking up a slot 2. Let's stay in slot 2 for a little bit, but it's going soon. She almost using a second X-Ack just to make sure that the horn drill hits.
Would be a little scary since he's been using more X-Acks with early drill.
Yeah, I think with the route that Etchy's using, you only have one extra X-Ack, so it's pretty bad to waste anything or die.
Yep. Yeah, dying is always bad.
That's true too.
So
this is guaranteed for Gymfreak.
I don't think he's going to get 34 for that. Yeah, because he candied.
Because he candied at the regular spot, he's going to be 50 EXP, exactly 50 off of hitting 34 for the rat. I totally do not know this because I checked when in a race where I was like 10 minutes behind everybody. Totally not.
So yeah, he's gonna Thunderbolt this rat, yeah.
Because you don't have Thrash, you can't use Thrash when you're on early drill. So he's just gonna have to spam Thunderbolt and go for a bad range.
That's true.
And gets a bad range. Well, okay
well, there
then.
you go. Good job, Etchy. So Gymfreak is just one Pokemon ahead of Minnie right now.
Yes. That is correct.
And Etchy is a fight ahead of them.
And we let the trainers, the Rockets, see us because it's faster. Mainly because when we talk to them, we get in their way, which means they have to take a step to the left or right before looking off screen.
Yeah.
They are very slow. Same as our rival.
So,
we're gonna see our rival walking.
108.29 Flute for Etchy.
Holy cow, that's insane.
Very good run.
On to Celadon.
And that's with a death too. I mean, very good.
Oh yeah. Cow. And this is our last center of the run.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Gymfreak run for Thrash.
Taking the center to reset Horn Drills to full and to set Celadon Poké Center as our
dig point.
Dig point, yeah. So
now we're gonna head over to Saffron. Really thirsty guy here, and just goes ahead and steals our fresh water right out of our backpack. Apparently they do that. Apparently they like search us without warning. I don't even know. I don't know.
So
it's okay. We're in. That's all.
Gymfreak roughly a minute behind Etchy. And Xminiblinder even a little bit more. Mini roughly 15 seconds behind Gymfreak. There's the tree elixir for Etchy.
Everyone's gonna go ahead and grab it. So we don't have Thrash. When you have Thrash, you can Thrash this Arbok and save a next sack, but because of that, we have to do this, and we also have to Paraheal because she just got paralyzed.
That's unlucky.
And got paralyzed again.
No, dude, that's unlucky.
Okay, that's fine.
That's weird. Alright, now he's good.
That's good enough.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
The last spot where we're likely to have to use Paraheals. I don't think there's any other spots, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because you usually swap them down.
Where are you going?
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, you usually swap the paralyzed heals down after this point at some, on one of the menus. So yeah, you probably don't use. Very unlikely to use them again. Pot order: Gymfreak is pot 1, Mini is pot 2, and Etchy's pot 3.
Yeah, and currently, in terms of place, it's pot 3, pot 1, then pot 2. We did not see any swag elixirs, right? It's unfortunate.
No.
Oh well. It's okay, we got more shots. So Gymfreak has Thrash, so she can thrash the Arbok and still get paralyzed.
Also paralyzed.
Get badge boosted by Lear, so that should die.
Definitely kill
and definitely to crit. You can just go ahead and cure the paralysis in the next fight. So
yeah.
I don't think Gymfreak's going to be menuing.
Yeah, also, it allows you to possibly take more damage from the Pidgeots.
Okay, I'm just going to stay quiet and see what happens. Just to get interesting.
This could. I don't think it will.
I don't think so either, but I'm hoping. For entertainment purposes.
Yeah, Mini... I guess it was Execution on Flute that Mini lost, and he's just slightly behind Gymfreak now, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's basically it. I don't think Mini missed a Rock Slide, but I don't really know.
So Etchy's got 88 at 35, so he'll want to take some more damage.
Etchy has to use Rock Slide here instead of Bubble Beam, even though it's a flash move, because that Growlithe doesn't die to Bubble Beam unless you're at +1 special, which sometimes happens. Which sometimes happens because some runners go for a thing called Sylph Bar. You want to explain it?
Well, Sylph Bar is where on the Gyarados, you set up an X-Spec so that you can survive a Hydro Pump. At least one X-Spec, sometimes 2. To survive a Hydro Pump from Gyarados, but just enough so that you barely survive a Hydro Pump so that you're in Red Bar. It's very risky because there are other fights coming up that you give them a Pokemon a turn to hit you, where they can kill you.
Okay, it does
save time if it all works out.
No Sylph Bars.
No Sylph Bar from Gymfreak.
But I am disappointed.
Doubt Mini's going for it. Yeah. Yep. No Sylph Bars, which is expected because it's extremely risky and it's a very close race, so there's no need to go for it. No one's far enough behind to need to do it. I mean, they could even catch Etchy if Etchy gets an unlucky death later in the run. Etchy is at 64. So he's taking a lot of damage from this.
Heavy amount of damage. That's actually totally fine.
This is not. If he gets
hit if the Nidorino hits him.
Yeah.
If Nidorino hits him, he could theoretically stall for Red Bar off of the Rhyhorn.
Yeah, he could.
That being said, he's ahead enough that I get the feeling he wouldn't, even if he is. Even if he gets that opportunity. Yeah, but Etchy is possibly dead to confusion on the Hypno in Koga's gym. So here's Giovanni, the first Giovanni fight, even though he thinks he's seen us before. He thinks he's seen us before. Obviously, we don't know him yet. Yeah, because apparently he's like a big mafia boss or something. And Focus Energy is a very busted move in that it just actually doesn't work. Not in a good way. Like, X-Acts don't work, but in a good way. But Focus Energy doesn't work in a bad way.
Yeah, so Etchy did not get hit by the knit arena, so he will not go for red bar on this Rhyhorn.
So just gonna Bubble Beam and kill it. Goodbye, Bubble Beam. Goodbye, Rhyhorn, I mean. It looks like everyone's taking a pause before they move to the right after they fight this rocket, but that's just lag. Shoutouts to Pokemon Red and Sylph being a really laggy place. So Etchy's done with Sylph. Well, actually not yet.
Well, not quite, yeah.
Some
the Fire
backtrack.
Red Beef Green Runner in us, being like, yep, we're done now.
Just gonna escape rope out, you know. Instead, we're gonna backtrack. I mean, if you're running round 2, you might also have to backtrack.
Yeah.
But in any percent, you just escape rope out immediately. Also, Dig isn't as busted in any other gen, so you have to use escape ropes instead of Dig. Let's see if Etchy's YOLO scrolling. Okay, not quite.
Not quite.
But he did get the fast scroll.
Gymfreak get very high HP, by the way.
Yeah. Etchy taking extra steps.
Yeah,
As he goes to get another really important move. That's TM26. That is Earthquake. And also a rare candy.
Very strong.
And Dig. Goodbye to Self. We are back to Celadon. Gymfreak also done with Giovanni 1.
He did it again!
What?
He went through the Slowpoke and the dude.
He went through them again? Oh my god.
Yeah.
You madman, Etchy. And we get to play the Poke Flute. A catchy tune.
Indeed. See if Gymfreak gets the YOLO scroll.
That was not a YOLO scroll.
Not YOLO, but still hit it.
Got it. And putting fast is insane. I don't know how people do that. Like, if y'all saw yesterday's race at night, Wangbro, he absolutely put on a clinic.
He had a very good run.
Yeah.
A few deaths that weren't his fault. But
okay, we're gonna repel to get into the grass because we want to grab this rare candy. And we're also gonna want some of us, not many, but Gymfreak and Etchy definitely. We're gonna want this item called the PP Up. We're gonna move left 1 and get it eventually.
There we go. There we go. Not the worst one in this tournament, that's for sure.
And the trainer, that biker, doesn't see you at that tile, so we don't move right. Shoutouts to Gen 1 and its very incomplete trainer vision. If y'all remember Rock Tunnel, it's just a continuation of that.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Gymfreak took only 8 damage. I didn't even notice that.
Crazy. We might see Gymfreak having to stall on Erica or something.
Oh yeah, on Erica, maybe. So we want to do this thing where we called boom strats, where we take not an explosion, a self-destruct from Koga, because we can't even one-shot the Weezing. So instead of one-shotting it, we let it kill itself using self-destruct, and when it does that, it deals a lot of damage. So it kills us in the process. And that's really good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 out of 3 PP ups.
And Mini doesn't look to be going for it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can still do PP up with 4 repel. I think Etiquette did that yesterday. You also have to do slightly different menuing to make that work. And you have to use 2 repels in Safari Zone because repel steps are stupid in this game.
They are.
Actually, going ahead and skipping the full restore. Doesn't have to use a potion, so does not need the bag space. Speaking of bag space, oh, he's getting off the bike.
Oh, oopsie.
Okay, then.
There we go.
There you go, yeah. So bag space. In Gen 1, we get a bag that can only store 20 items at a time. And because of that, also Mini took an extra step. Because of that, we want to make sure we have our bag full, and we don't want to get items. Gym leaders will not give us their TMs if we can't accept them because of too many items in our bag. So we want our bag full, but we also want to make sure we have items. Also, Gymfreak's doing 6 repel, so has to super repel there instead of where Mini's going to. Let's see. So we freed up bag space for HMO3
And the teeth.
by using TM26. But that also fills our bag up, so we're not going to get toxic.
Again,
toxic
Etchy
tier.
is walking to Koga's gym because it's faster on. Well, you have to be
do
like
it
frame
perfectly,
perfect.
it's faster
Yeah.
to bike, but you also have to close your menu in a very specific way. All that type of
Yes.
stuff. The main thing about like doing it frame perfectly, I mean like closing the A god on the bike Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, Mini found the gold teeth. There you go.
Do not want to forget those.
Yeah, that's an important item. You don't want to take a return trip to find it. Especially given that if you don't have the gold teeth, you're short one item in your bag. So you'll find out at Koga when he's like, here's this TM! So toxic feels bad, man. That's a feels good, man, actually. So we're fighting the mandatory trainers. So Juggler 1's free. Juggler 2 is less free. And
Yes.
Minnie's also going to use the X accuracy outside of battle, apparently. Or not.
Yeah, so Gymfreak just starting the fight that Etchy just finished, so Gymfreak might be catching up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not sure how much time it is exactly, but...
Gymfreak also needs to actually take a boom to it, so there's two ways for that to really realistically happen. Well, there's three, actually. One is getting damaged by rival Juggler 2, which is the fight Etchy is on right now. The other option is just getting crit by self-destruct, or getting an axe attack.
Mm-hmm. So see if Etchy should live this fight, I think. I'm not sure exactly what the damage is. I don't know the range exactly. Oh, we'll just crit, that works.
No. Earthquake does not kill that Hypno. Like, even a high roll doesn't kill. If you get a high roll, you can Bubble Beam
Oh yeah,
to kill
no,
it.
I know Earthquake doesn't kill, I was talking about the confusion.
Oh, right.
I don't exactly know the range on that.
Now. Check. Let's see. Confusion does 50 max roll, 96 with crit.
Okay, so it could have died to confusion, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, best case scenario there actually would be not. Well, I don't know if it's best case, but not critting, getting hit by confusion, the red bar.
Non-crit confusion puts you at like 1 HP or something stupid.
Yeah.
And you technically don't even need to die to self-destruct. Also, Gymfreak not stalling.
Yeah.
Getting a disable, unfortunately. So no damage from the Hypno.
Alright, so here's the boom strat. He's gonna elixir on this.
Elixir because we need to do something with our turn and die.
Tournament self-destruct is good for him since he's well within the range, below the range of it.
And Minnie is also in range to die. Gymfreak, less so. But that's okay. The min roll of self-destruct is 79.
100. Okay.
Oh no, Etchy didn't get the last TM. Unfortunate. Oh wait.
Oh no, Etchy died. What will he do? So on this, he should be doing a menu right about now. That'll show us how he recovers from.
We're gonna. Not a super rare candies being able to revive folks that are fainted. This is not a busted thing in Gen 1. This is just actually has happened in every gen. So for once, we're actually abusing a mechanic that's not Gen 1 specific.
Okay, let's see what happens to Gymfreak here.
Let's see what happens to Gymfreak here. Immediate self-destruct.
Oh boy, how much can he take? He is.
That's a really high roll.
12 is not too bad.
12 is not bad.
He's out on Nidoking and Giovanni's gym. He's gonna have to stall on the Nidoking. Or she's gonna have to stall on the Nidoking.
Ready to go. Okay, so we walk to the last tile here because we have to. Because we want to not let, what is it? The Super Repel wear out. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Gen 1, you can reapply repels before they run out. Saw that in Rock Tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just gonna listen to what I think is the best music in Gen 1. I'm just gonna stay quiet. Yeah.
Okay. That was nice. A lot better than the bike music.
Oh yeah, the bike music is way too happy. And you hear it basically everywhere. As long as you're on the bike, it's basically going to be playing.
Incorrect, Cram. It did
hear...
not kill Gymfreak.
Which means you don't even hear the bike music in Victory, or you don't hear the Victory Road music because it's just going to be the bike. So that's a Carbos.
Can we switch to Gymfreak just so we can hear the surf? No, I'm kidding.
Nah. I like it, but not that much. So now we're going to get TM14.
Yep.
And if Etchy takes another step, the repel actually wears off. That's why. That's how tight the repel steps are. Like, we can joke about messing up movement.
So Etchy's going to teach strength on this menu, because this is the menu where you teach strength.
Okay, gonna go ahead and teach Blizzard.
Also Blizzard.
So that drops the Blizzard slot in our bag, and now we're going to drop the PP up slot in our bag. At least Etchy and Gymfreak. Mini is going to do something different. We're freeing up some bag space for two items that we're picking up here.
Alright. And Etchy's going to pick up a rare candy here that we're going to hold on to all the way up.
Etchy's going to do some extra movement while we're at it.
Boy. The
repel steps are not as tight for this one, so it's fine.
Yeah, but that is extra steps for Etchy.
That's just like, I think it's 34 frames lost. I don't even know. So just going to dig out.
Yeah, that rare candy doesn't get used until right before Agatha. To make that fight way better.
Now we're going to bike over to Erica's gym, where we get to use Blizzard for the first time.
Yay! It's a 10% chance to miss.
10% to miss, but at least you don't die if you miss, so it's okay.
Not on this fight.
On this fight, it's fine.
Well, usually.
These two fights here, it's going to be fine if you miss. It's just going to be very slow. So it's not good to miss, obviously. Everyone doing their menus, picking up the mansion candy.
So Mini just used the last repel, which frees up a spot for the candy and the key.
Yeah.
He's got the pickup.
So there's our first Blizzard hit.
Nice.
Easier.
He only has to hit one more Blizzard on the Tangela coming up in the Erica fight.
Fortunately, he has a Vileplume and a Victory Bell. They both die to Earthquake. The game tells us that it's super effective, by the way.
That's not.
Shoutouts to Gen 1 and its really bizarre coding. So there's one Earthquake. Nice Tree Bonk by Mini.
Nice.
Unnecessary crit.
Yeah.
King has a pretty crazy crit rate, but Etchy is also critting another one.
Oh my goodness.
Too many times, in my opinion.
That's loses some time with those crits. So 128.29 Erica from Etchy.
Holy cow.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And goes ahead and remembers where the cursors are, because the cursor resets after battle. So from here on out, we're just going to be blitzing gyms, because now we have Red Bar, and we also have Koga's gym badge. That one, Koga says it boosts our defense, but that's actually Surge's badge. Koga's badge increases our speed. Speaking of speed, we're going to go to one of the laggiest places in this game. This is Blaine's gym.
It's actually very impressive when you don't bonk in this gym.
Yeah. Like, okay, that's a different bonk than the one I was expecting, but...
He did bonk, though, yeah.
Okay. There's no
very hard not to. There's so much lag. Like,
also,
bonk, you have to, like, either go super slow or just, like, know the timing, like, really well.
Yeah. Or be in this column of machines where you don't have to actually go to the right.
Yeah.
That's the dream. Just goes ahead and goes right to make it harder on himself. What a man. What a man.
Alright, so Mini just now leaving Erica's gym. Probably somewhere around just over a minute behind Etchy still. Gymfreak's caught up a little bit to Etchy though.
Yeah, just from execution and stuff like that. Menuing, clearing text boxes.
Yeah, the end game has a lot of execution, so better execution runners will have a chance to catch up on the later part of the game.
And there's also fights that can kill you.
There are also
Lane is not one of those fights.
No.
Because we get to abuse it. First abuse of Gen 1 good AI.
Super potion at full health.
The other
also
part
just
of it,
spam
but
agility.
yes.
Agility is the main one. Agility is a psychic move. That's the
Psychic moves are super effective against Nidoking. Don't mind the fact that it's doing 0 damage. So it is super effective damage. Also, he gets the lucky super potion.
So that means he can
I
just
think
form for the
that's
Growlithe.
1/8 or 1/4 chance. I don't remember which one.
I don't know the exact chance, but yeah. But
because of PP up, he has 6 horn drills for this section of the run, so he can just go ahead and drill everything when he gets his super potion.
But if he got agility, he would be slower than the Growlithe, so he'd have to earthquake it.
So Etchy getting the turbo fast fight.
Mm-hmm. And that's just gonna be a nice Blaine time as well. 131.24.
Holy cow. So again, another TM that we don't get because our bag is full, and we dig out of the laggiest place in the game.
And
now on
gets
to
agility.
weird place.
Turn 2 super potion troll. This is a little faster.
Super potion is still faster than agility.
It is still faster, but you'd like
not
to
as fast.
One. Now, for one of the quickest splits in the game, Sabrina split.
Assuming nothing goes wrong.
Yes. I'm gonna do the puzzle very quickly because it's the same every time.
Imagine if it was randomized.
Oh god.
Imagine if the teleporter puzzle was randomized. That'd be hilarious.
Thank you for not doing that, Gymfreak. Not Gymfreak. Game Freak. God damn it. Excuse me. Shoot.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nothing super special as long as nothing goes wrong in this fight. So, with the way experience and static EXP and just gym badges are routed out, this Alakazam, we outspeed it by like 1. It's ridiculous.
Very well routed.
That's why and also the Rapidash that Blaine had, we had to get Erica's EXP so we can level up to outspeed it. So, just quirks like that for this route.
Yep. So low 133 Sabrina.
Let's see. Right Sabrina from Etchy. Now we go to the teleporter tile and then dig out because faster that way.
12 frames faster.
12 frames. Okay. I did not know the exacts on that. Thank you, Pickle.
I have learned from people patronizing others.
Now we go to Giovanni's gym, where
the last gym. And the fight that can kill you in this gym is not Giovanni.
in yellow it is Giovanni, but not in this game.
Not this game.
It's not this fight either. This Gold Trainer tells us about style and all that, but we just go ahead and Earthquake and kill it. Goodbye, buddy.
Yep.
So Gymfreak's the only one not doing right Sabrina. Okay, then.
Now it's a low 134 Sabrina. Oh no, probably a high 133 actually.
Okay.
I didn't catch it exactly. I'm just guessing.
He's gonna save. Alrighty. Used to blizz this Rhyhorn Swift. Okay, yeah, that's also fast.
Alright, so this is the scary fight coming up.
Problem with blizzing it. If you do have higher HP, you can go ahead and actually use Blizzard.
Alright, so this is Karate King. We have to set up an X-Ack on this fight, which gives the Machoke a chance to hit us, and he can use Karate Chop, which is very likely to crit.
Energy is good. Okay.
Focus Energy is very good. That's fine. Alright, so Etchy's through Karate King. Barring
So-
like misinputs.
This race, 1 Karate King 0. I believe it was this race 3 Misty 2 on the Misty fight, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Misty did kill 2 people.
Okay, Gymfreak is also saving. So we actually fight these guys before taking the spin tiles, because those things take forever. So we just don't take the spin tiles. We flat out exit the gym to not take it.
And Etchy elixiring on re-entering to avoid the turn frame. Very nice.
Menuing before your first turn in a room means that you're going to... Okay, Gymfreak takes a low kick. That's good damage.
Actually,
She did not die to boom. I'll recall that.
So now she doesn't have to stall, right?
Yeah, she's on regular now.
Yeah, that's really good.
That being said, she might be desperate enough that she's going to stall on the Nidoking to get a little bit of damage. Because I believe this levels after Lapras.
Does it?
Yeah.
The 2 extra HP does?
Yeah. 2 HP, I believe. Hang on a sec, let me check. Yeah, out at level 50. It's desperate. You can, elixir on Giovanni. I don't think she's doing that. Yeah, she's not doing it. Not surprising. Also, Giovanni's a free fight.
Oh no, Minnie died. I didn't even see
Oh,
that.
Minnie died.
Just
Trying
reviving
to catch up, so did not save. Which makes sense. It's unfortunate, though.
Did Minnie not save to try to save time? Oh
Yeah.
no.
That's really saddening. Also, as she casually gets the Blizzard range while we're all sad about Minnie.
That is very unlucky for Minnie. It's gonna be very hard for him to catch up without red bar.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
It
gonna try
also
to
means
stall.
that you can probably just go ahead and deposit a bunch of stuff at BD4.
Yeah.
I can't argue with Minnie's logic on that. That was a good play in my opinion, because this race is way too fast.
Yes.
Shoutouts to this tournament and eliminating anybody who gets 3rd place, so unfortunately Minnie's forced to do that.
Yep. So Etchy's already on his way to... Did he get a 136? Giovanni?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's very good.
This is ridiculously good. Okay, so Gymfreak does not get the Rhydon range. Rhydon can't hit you. Giovanni has a guard spec, and Rhydon uses the move Fissure because of good AI. So that fight's not a dangerous one. And with PP up, Viridian Rival is free.
Yep. 0% chance to die if you do it correctly.
And we have seen multiple PP up deaths because people have not played it correctly, but...
Etchy
Etchy's
also got the
this.
range on the Pidgeot.
Oh yeah, he did. I did not notice that.
Gymfreak's also in PP up, so she will not die to this fight.
If you don't do PP up, you can sometimes die. Oh, Minnie's stalling for damage. Yeah, it's red bar.
That is
See what-
close.
Oh,
That's not quite good enough.
still in red bar, but
Gonna level out quite quickly though.
I don't know. Okay,
Gymfreak-
Gymfreak also gets the Pidgeot range.
That's nice.
I think for Gymfreak and Etchy, this is going to be a let Lance decide, or let Agatha decide situation. Also, prepare to hear the bike music for a little too long.
Yeah.
Gymfreak getting
There'll be a lot of
out
bike
the
music
way.
coming up.
Yep.
But once it's over, it's done. Well, unless
Gymfreak
we switch
continuing to
someone.
lose time to critting.
Oh my goodness.
At least it's PP up strats, where if you crit,
Yeah.
you don't die.
At least you can't crit the horn drill, right?
Critical horn drill, how much would that deal?
Alright. So Minnie's fight's a little... It's not... I mean, you're very unlikely to die, but there is a chance.
It's happened before. I would know.
You would know, Randall. It's happened several times to you.
Yep. Some others hate Champ. I hate Viridian Rival.
Alright. So this Lorelai's a pretty heavy execution split.
Yeah.
Victory Road's got some
Victory
execution, so we'll
Road.
see how it goes.
If you do it
Nice.
perfectly, you will not see a repel text wear off at all for the rest of the run. Like, you get like 30 steps or something after the game finishes before the repel wears off text shows up. It's pretty wild.
That's an interesting idea. Crit Horn Drill overflows to do 1 less damage. Or
Okay, so
to do
let's
1
see
damage
what
or something.
happens to Mini.
0 damage.
So using the expect to outspeed the Alakazam and reapply the badge boost. I don't think we touched upon this yet, but every time you level up, you lose a badge boost.
Yep.
And we have every badge now that boosts stats. So every X-Spec is boosting our speed. Every X-Spec is boosting our special. Okay, so Etchy's not going to get the perfect movement, unfortunately.
Because of that turn.
He mocked and all that stuff. Didn't take
You
any
also
extra
say
steps.
you didn't say facing the boulder, or didn't repel facing the boulder either.
That's fine. You don't have to
I thought that took a step.
do repel facing the boulder. Like, unless you're buffering the turn and start, it's faster to just go ahead and repel when you're not facing the boulder. It's weird. I know.
Impressed.
Chat
Etchy
is
has held
saying
this
left
lead
hand side.
for a very
Yeah.
long time.
He's playing insanely well, so he's absolutely deserved it.
Yeah, this is just a bunch of pushing boulders and some like
Yeah,
repel and
nothing
strength
really special.
menus.
Like, things start to get a little more interesting once Mini gets to the Week 4, because I'm curious to see what he's going to do to try to make up for the time.
We're gonna see like a YOLO on like Lorelai or Agatha
Yeah.
maybe.
Agatha, Lance.
Probably not gonna
Yeah.
save for Lance. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Messes up the double input back to
Didn't quite
bike.
double input back up to bike.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's really
That's
close.
just yeah.
The fastest run that these players have done, Gymfreak, I believe, her PB is a 147. Mini's is a 150, and Etchy's is a 153.
1 second slower than mine, just gonna say.
So
Etchy
Etchy's
is
out of
a
the-
very experienced runner of other
Yeah.
Pokemon games.
So it's not a surprise that he's picked this up so quickly.
Yeah, Red's not a very hard run to pick up. I mean, getting the technical
to-
stuff of Red is hard, but like learning to run isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Does Etchy have a 151? I haven't heard
I
of
don't
that.
believe he does, but I might be mistaken on that. He's definitely good enough for it, though. So here we're going to abuse Gen 1 AI and send in our bird. Dugong has moves like Growl, Takedown, Aurora Beam, and Rest. Against Nidoking, 2 of those moves might show up. That's Rest and Aurora Beam. But against Spearow, only Aurora Beam will show up. So we get a free turn to swap in the bird. And then on turn 2, Lorelai, for some reason, doesn't use damaging moves. And the only super effective non-damaging move is Rest. So we get a free turn to set up an X-Act. And then we just drill everything. So Gymfreak's also going to do the same thing.
Yep. Then it's just drill from there. And then Bruno is a usually fine fight. Oh, did May try a Swag Boulder?
Did he? I didn't see.
He bonked the wall. Oh no. Manny missed the movement a little bit.
So now we elixir to refill our PP, and then we go to fight. But Bruno.
I mean, he might be a little nervous right now. He's messing up
Yeah.
some movement.
Hard to execute when you're doing really stupidly well, and you're still behind because someone else is playing easy good.
So Etchy's gonna get through Bruno fine. Or he should. Just needs to use the right moves, that's all. He's gonna Blizzard the Onyxes because it's a shake formation.
No, they're both shake moves, but Horn Drill, for some reason, gives us it's not very effective text box on
that's
the
what
Onyxes.
it is, you're right.
And combined with the one-hit KO text box, it's slower to drill the Onyxes than it is to Blizzard them. PP is not tight here, so you don't need to do that.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter. The previous route used an Ether for Bruno.
We're going to see Etchy use a Super Potion and a Rare Candy so that he will be faster than the Gengar in this next fight. The last Gengar.
Specifically, we don't want our badge boost and speed to wear off because we're going to be using next special to kill the Golbacks.
Yep.
We don't want the speed boots to wear off through level up, so we candy so our EXP is fixed in such a way that we're not going to level up during the fight.
Yep. Let's see what the Gengar uses here. That's kind of what determines how well this fight goes usually. Is
very random AI. Dream Eater. Okay, Wave Warrior has a complaint.
As long as she hits Blizzard, this fight should go fine.
Yep. No misses and this fight's over. No red bar, so not the fastest, but you cannot complain against Agatha if you don't get the fast fight.
Yeah, Etchy should be fine for Agatha now.
Just don't Gen 1 miss. And even if you do, you should be fine.
Oh, and it seems Mini YOLO Lorelei and got through fine.
Got through? Yep. Unfortunately, no red bar, so you see cries are playing out. You're going to see the Jinx cry take forever. Not on Mini's audio, but you can just... That's entirely Jinx's cry right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mini's going to have to YOLO Agatha as well. To have a chance. I mean, it's still... it's going to be hard. He's going to need someone to die on Lance, probably, to catch up.
Yeah. So, here's Lance. Let's see.
Etchy's going to heal to above 128.
127.
127? Off,
128 is obviously safer. The higher, the safer.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You did crit no matter what, but...
So, for Etchy, it's fastest to just heal to 138, so he's going to do that. And then he's going to save the game.
And, I didn't see what Gymfreak got, but it seems they're going to get through Agatha fine.
So, we need to set up an X spec to kill the Gyarados, and Gyarados knows Hydro Pump. And if it crits, King is turbo dead.
Yes. So X spec should help you survive the Hydro Pump. You miss.
Okay, let's see what Etchy does
he's
here.
Stalling.
Okay, so he's stalling for damage.
Okay. That's red bar, okay.
The X-Act there was really risky, because that actually means he does not have a backup if he dies to Champ. But I don't think he noticed that. Yeah, that was
a good play, though. Good play.
That was the correct play. Make sure that Gymfreak doesn't catch up, because if he does just Thunderbolt immediately, that means he doesn't have Red Bar, or Lance, or for Champ. Yes, taking like 100-something damage is faster because Red Bar is that powerful in red.
Right.
In yellow, it's faster to just not take that damage. Gymfreak lives as well.
Gymfreak gets a nice Red Bar as well.
But Mini in a really bad situation now.
Yeah. Very unlikely Mini catches up from the spot.
Making sure that it does Mini in, though.
So we got Champ fight coming up. It's a good fight. Both Jim and Etchy both have revives, so they're going to be fine, most likely.
So, let's see. Someone in chat is asking about Red Bar.
Oh, Etchy
When
saving.
you're... Oh, dang, that's really safe. I think he realized he doesn't have a backup X-Ack, so that is the correct play.
I don't know about that save because he has the revives. But he doesn't have
But
the
if
extra
he
X-Ack. He
dies
only have
with
one.
the X-Ack setup, he's
He only has
forced
one
to
left.
improv at like 2x specs. Yeah, he only has
Yeah.
one back.
Okay.
He should still beat Mini if he does die. So, oh,
he X-Ack first.
gosh.
Oh no!
That's
Oh
bad.
no! Oh no! What does he do?
Okay, he just resets that.
Oh no! This might be Gymfreak's win then.
Okay, Gymfreak's ahead now. So, should we switch the audio? Dang.
I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah. This is, yeah, we gotta switch audio for this. Dang.
Yeah, Etchy just choked. He X-Acked
correct.
first on Champion, and Champion used Sky Attack.
If anything, it would have been X-Ack and then hope Alakazam does not use Psybeam or Psychic. Which, obviously,
Jim is drilling, so he should finish first now.
Jim
She
will
should
win this
finish
one?
first now.
Okay, Etchy.
Attack.
Oh, gosh.
No!
No! Okay. Now Mini's got a really good chance here.
So unlucky.
Dang. Okay, Mini's gonna save.
He's saving.
So Gymfree takes this one.
Kind of surprising, Imo.
Yeah, pretty surprising, but I do think the right move. I don't know. Dang.
Alright, well hopefully it goes better this time.
The Gymfreak takes this one.
Yep, and that's a win for Gymfreak.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Alright,
Sky Attack immediately, which
Sky Attack,
Etchy needs to use Blizzard.
There we go.
And misses!
No! You can't be serious.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this time he's
He
just gonna
can revive though,
you
but
know.
he still has the X-Ack.
Yeah, still has the X-Ack. That is correct. And it's gonna take a little longer to die, but that's fine.
Alright, it has to work out this time though. Mini is coming in now. And oh wait, did he die?
Don't embarrass. Okay, good.
Oh, wait,
okay,
no,
good.
Mini died. Never mind.
Even still, it's really bad if he dies to champ again and has to go through all that nonsense.
There's no way of him this HP? Surely not.
Nope, he can't die. So
Yeah.
he's done. He's done. He's done.
There we go. Okay, Etchy will get second place.
153 from Gymfreak739. WSOP
Oh
in
my
chat.
goodness.
WSOP in chat. That is actually not facts, but very close. Insanely great run from Etchy. Meanwhile, Mini continuing to go through. Also, Dragonairs are using agility because of good AI. So, there you go.
Wow.
Holy cow. Absolutely insane race.
That was... Oh man.
Etchy just gave us the run of his life, though.
And then chipped it on Champ.
Mad props.
It's still a really good run, other than that last bit there.
Let's see. Hang on, audio should be on Etchy. Whew.
Wow. But Etchy's still gonna have a very good time that will advance.
That is going to be a 155. Insanely good.
That should be good enough.
Definitely good enough. That was insane. Holy cow. Etchy. Chat now.
Oh no. Oops.
Oh man.
Oh jeez.
So let's see.
We might get Gymfreak in here soon.
Yeah. Gymfreak setting up right now. My gosh, I'm speechless. That was an insane run from Etchy. And an insanely tragic ending too.
Is that Gymfreak?
What happened to Etchy?
Oh, he pulled
So-
he X-act
So
first.
he
on
X-act
champ.
on Lance, which means that he didn't have an X-act for Champ if he died, and then he started dying.
Oh no.
He had 3 deaths
Yeah.
on champ.
I saw he was ahead of me after Lance, and I was thinking like, oh my gosh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna win. That's so sad.
Yeah.
He
Really
yeah, he
unfortunate.
X-act first and got hit by Sky Attack, and then he got double wing attack,
Oh lord.
and then he got
He absolutely just killed it though.
then,
And so did you, Gymfreak.
And then he got X-spec, wing, Sky Attack, Miss Blizzard, and then revived.
Wow. Really crazy race. That was wow. That was exhilarating.
That
Yeah.
was a very good race. You guys were close for all. Etchy had a great lead for a lot of the race.
Oh my, yeah, he was leading me from Moon all the way, literally the champ.
Yeah.
Whew.
You had a very unlucky start there, Gymfreak.
Yeah.
Was that a YOLOable IGT? That's what we thought.
That
it
must
was.
have been, like, I've never missed it. It's 8 frames. Like, it's really
Yeah.
hard to miss. And
Yeah.
it felt fine.
How do we mark Etchy as done? Oh,
I got both Etchy and
Uh,
already.
But you know it can pop in, right? Does he know?
And now Mini is done. Is this a 156 or 157? Because Mini deposited everything.
Yeah, Minnie died to black belt without saving.
Oh,
Try to
without
catch up
saving?
to y'all.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I was thinking this whole race, like, wow, it's really unfortunate one of these players are gonna have to be eliminated.
Yeah.
Hey there, Etchy.
Really well.
Hey.
Good run, Etchy.
Wow.
You did
I was about to
insane.
mute my no IT or my IT PB. It was crazy.
Yeah, you had a really solid run until champ.
It was like I looking at my splits. I think I golded like 7 splits in a row just because I was mashing harder than I've ever mashed in my entire life.
Yeah.
And yeah, the only bad thing literally until champ was the Misty death. That put me super far behind after that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Misty.
champ was dumb. I choked the first attempt at champ because I went for X-act first and then I got Sky Attack. And then
Yeah.
the second try, Miss Blizzard, and then eventually... And third try I also had to revive, so I eventually won, but crazy run. Really happy with my execution that run.
Yeah. And you should be. You did amazing.
I know 155.33 should be good enough to advance.
Oh,
It
definitely.
definitely will be. Definitely will be. So good job. Might get Mini in here in a second. Yeah, you and Minnie were Jim and Minnie were synced up for part of that run in mid game.
Yeah. Man, that run, my run was so unlucky up to the Misty split. Like, what was everything that happened? YOLO Ball IGT on Nido. Like, the worst Weedle fight of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You and
Moon,
Mini got absolutely
IGT.
destroyed.
So, I want to talk
Yep.
about the Moon IGT a bit.
That was crazy.
So, there's a meme video from Exarion from a while back where
Yeah.
you can you can do the YOLO ball for that, and I saw it and I actually practiced it. I was like, if this happened in the race and I miss it, I'm gonna be very sad. And I can't believe I got it. That was I was so excited.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was really scary too, because I had meant to buy an extra Pokeball in the Pewter Mart because
I know.
I had to use 2 on Nido, and I just forgot.
right.
So I was
Oh,
I was
no.
really scared about that. I was like, oh, am I gonna have to do Oddish? Like I
Yeah.
literally haven't done the minute before.
Oh no. Well, didn't you have Spirit?
You got it. Holy
I'm
cow.
not doing ducks.
Oh,
Ducks
okay.
is slow.
Ducks. Oh man. Says. And yeah, not yet.
No, Minnie didn't get a DM.
You haven't gotten one?
Let's see. 1 sec. I can try to get it to him.
We set him as done.
I wasn't watching anyone's Mount Moon because I was trying to do my own Mount Moon, but I was very confused that I was like very far ahead of everyone after doing Route 3 last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did last.
Yeah,
Last
Last
one
we
was
got
me.
IGT. Actually, yeah, you had to do Poi, right?
No, I did not. No, I got it.
Oh,
that
that
was
should
you?
help. He had to use.
Mini did poi, that's what it was.
Speaking
Welcome.
of Mini, how are you doing?
Kind of sad
Uh,
because
honestly,
my fly split was awful. Jesus Christ, what was that?
Yeah, the death to Auto Scroll.
Yeah, I saw the
and-
Oddish girl.
Yeah, that's what I
Dying to
thought.
Oddish.
I genuinely missed Trash on the Venonat
And a
as
Nat.
well.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow, that's your
that was
I didn't
why
quite
I
notice
was
it, but I realized something was wrong there, so I figured that's what happened.
Yeah, I genuinely missed. Happens. Well,
Mhm.
nothing.
You
I
also
can do.
got really unlucky, but you played out of your mind. It amazing.
I think that Etchy played out of his mind.
Etchy, oh my
Yeah,
god,
he
he played out of
played
his
very
mind for
well.
sure.
Very
I was
well.
not expecting Etchy to get like I after I died to I didn't save for Karate King because I knew that if I died I would just lose. So better to save the
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
And when I died, I knew okay, it's over. There's no way I can get second now, because my hope
Yeah.
by then was like Jim have a death somewhere.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Giovanni.
But if I knew that she would have such a bad champion, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, we thought
Yeah,
you were gonna
it was
YOLO
something.
Lance.
I was thinking on YOLO Agatha. If nothing happened to Gymfreak, I was going to YOLO
Mhm.
Agatha, and if necessary, Lance trying to get second.
Yeah.
Did you have a Lance?
But
Dance?
Black Belt killed me, and I lost all hope. After that, I played like shit.
I mean, you
sorry.
had a Lance death too, right?
Sorry. Yeah, I
Did you have
died
a
to
Lance?
Lance.
Yeah, you died to Lance.
Yeah.
But
I made it.
I
Would have
whatever.
been closer too.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
being said, I do think your decision making there for not saving for Black Belt was correct. So just
Yeah,
got
I do
really
think the same. I just got unlucky and got 1 in 7
Yeah.
to death. Happens.
such as Red. It's kind of how Pokemon Red goes.
But
Anyone
I
who's
want to say GG to Jim who won. I really like her a lot, and I hope she gets really far on the tournament because she deserves, and to Etchy as well because he improved. Like in 2 weeks, he improved a lot. He also deserves to be on the next round.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
GG
GG's
to
everybody.
both.
That was
GG.
really fun.
That race
Yeah,
was
that was
crazy.
really
Great
close
race,
for a lot of it too. It's nice.
Honestly, 3 really good runs. Like, it's
Yeah.
really sad that many have to be eliminated here.
Yeah.
Yeah, happens. That's what happens when you get Etchy at spot 3.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Yeah, we thought Etchy had it.
Etchy did amazingly. So
No,
did
Etchy
Gymfreak, so did Nick.
played really well. Like I was.
I wholeheartedly agree on that.
I had basically no hope because I done 3 no resets in the last like 24 hours, and they were like 159, 159, 158. I just thought it was over. I thought I was gonna get like a over 2, but maybe sub lead for this run.
Hey, you did it.
Congratulations,
Everyone
You did it
everyone.
and more.
Sub
I
lead
really,
and
I
sub
was
that
really
one.
confused why you didn't have split yet. Like, because I saw that you split to what's the name, Lance, and then I was really confused when Jim got to win because
Yeah.
I couldn't understand what happened there. But what happened? Did you
Yeah.
have to get back to Lance or?
Yeah, so I died like 3 times.
Saved after
Basically,
beating
I
Lance.
got Hydro Pump miss on Lance, so I stalled with an X-Ack, and that left me with only 1 X-Ack for Champ. So when I got into Champ, I accidentally used the X-Ack instead of X-Spec, and I got Sky Attack turn 1. And that was just, I had to reset. And then second try, something else stupid happened. I think I missed Blizzard.
Double wing attack.
Double wing tap, yeah. And then
Yeah.
third try was I missed Blizzard, so I had to revive because I got Sky Attack turn 1 again, but I did expect that time correctly at least.
Yeah.
Jesus
Then you
Christ,
missed
that looks
Blizzard.
awful, man.
It was really bad, but it was
Oh my god
self-inflicted
wants
for
to know your
messing up.
location. But yeah, that was a great
It was
race.
really fun though.
I don't even know what to say.
Does anyone have anything else they want to say, or are we good to go?
I'm good.
Thank you, Randall. Thank you, Pickle,
Yeah.
for commentating.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Pickle, for telling me to just kind of sign up for this one. This has been a
Oh yeah, no, I
blast.
knew this one would be a great one. All right.
Thank you to
well,
the runners for doing amazingly.
Yep, and I think we have another race at 7 p.m. EST.
In like 75 minutes,
Yep,
got
and
Pinkish
that's with-
Princess, Swiftaloo, and Major Bajer 777.
Yeah.
Amazing as well.
Hype.
Go cheer them on.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good race as well.
For sure.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
We're good now.
All right, everyone have a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
think yes.
And
All right.
thanks for the great race.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.